Hey yo, what the fuck? Hey yo, what the fuck?
Red leather, yellow leather, red yellow leather, red yellow, red leather.
G'day, welcome to the MacPack podcast.
We're back.
My name's Jamie McKenna, and to my left this week in order of the man on the panel who has promised us a joke. It's my little brother Joe. How are you doing?
Yeah, Jake, I've worked on this joke today and I'm excited to share it. I even might have a sound effect to go with it.
And to my right, coming in at 6'1", as he does each and every week, is the big brother of the pack. We call Junior Boy. How are you?
I never come as prepared as Joey for the podcast, but hopefully I have a few zingers in here as well.
Boys, we're celebrating episode 100 of the
Hell
MacPack
yeah.
podcast. Plus, Riley's got a story, and as we mentioned before, Joe has a joke.
Yes.
We are playing a Pick Up Please
With the fans
with
of the show.
the fans of the show, and we might even talk about a few little music festivals.
Holy shit.
But boys, it's a celebration of the MacPack podcast. We made it to 100 weeks.
It's good to be here.
So for the 100th time, it gives me absolute pleasure to say, let's get into it. Boys.
100
bingo.
Yeah, well, we all will.
It's good to be here.
Fan-freaking-tastic.
It's good to be here. Episode 100. Congratulations.
100 weeks later.
We've done it.
Congratulations. We've done it. They said it couldn't be done. They were right for the most part, but we fucking crawled our way to the
Here we
finish
are.
line. How exciting.
The big 100. One of the biggest milestones we've hit, you know.
Yep.
100.
100.
What's next?
The next, we got the 2-year anniversary.
It's only a month
In
away.
4 episodes.
Yes.
Which is exciting.
That's going to be a thumper. That's going to be a banger,
Yes, it
guys.
is. We're going to get new balloons.
Hold it. Yeah,
And
new
that-
balloons. Yeah, we got some balloons. Mum dropped off some balloons. She decorated the studio for us,
Yes.
which was lovely and spontaneous.
It
Go,
was.
Mum.
Thank you, Mum. She brought a surprise.
She was in
Helium.
contention for winning the hero, but she didn't. Do we even have a hero yet?
I thought she was getting it.
Oh shit! She may have won.
Stay tuned.
I guess we'll
If
find
you-
out. So
If
that's a
you
bit of
want
a
to
teaser.
decide who's winning, text in and we'll count up the votes.
Yes.
Yeah, so we got the balloons, the 100 birthday balloons, which I got to say, they were probably happy to sell because I don't think they would get sold all that much.
It's a good shout. There wouldn't be many more plus 100. You wouldn't be getting 101
Oh,
balloons.
Yeah.
Wait, did you guys...
What's the max? Surely they're maxing out. They're just going
Yeah.
112? No, not.
They just call the oldest person, right? You going for balloons this year or not?
Yeah, they're doing call outs. They're not even getting call ins. Maybe. Dunno.
Have you guys ever been to 100th
Did we have
birthday?
an uncle that was 100 once?
Yeah, I went to his
Uncle
birthday.
Jack.
I actually don't think that either of you were there.
Uncle Jack's 100th. I remember him
Yes.
being an old cunt. I don't remember
He was.
his 100th.
So yeah, I went to... This is a bit of a
It
detour.
was a big deal when he turned a big
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
No one thought he was going to get
He
there.
was still pretty well as well. Like he
Oh,
wasn't.
yeah.
He wasn't dying. Normally
So-
by 100, like you're skeletal.
I think he might have been...
Didn't look good.
Phil is pushing 100.
Yeah, our grandma, she'd be like, what's the Queen? The Queen's like 98. She's close to that.
I think she's 96, 97.
Holy
She was like
fuck,
born the
mate.
same year as the Queen.
Yeah.
And they're fucking
She's doing
fighting
alright.
it out.
Going in.
She had COVID 2 weeks ago.
She did.
How
Yep,
is
completely fine.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
Explain that. Why did we shut down the whole world for a couple of weeks? If Phyllis, who's 96,
Bedridden for the last decade.
just
She's kicking on, baby.
just punch COVID in the throat.
Literally.
But yeah, I think, now that I think
What
about
an
it,
insight to our family.
To the
Just-
MacPack.
yeah.
The real pack
I think
of
I
the
would have been
Mac.
around 10 and I went to this birthday and it was like, he's not like our direct uncle or whatever. He's like an uncle by,
It was like a grandfather
uncle or
Yeah.
something.
yeah. It's like the family tree gets a bit confusing when you live through so many branches like that.
Yeah.
Literally.
But yeah, I went to this guy's birthday, Uncle Jack. He turned 100. It was
Jack.
pretty lit. Like everyone was pretty like damn, like you don't get to go to a 100th birthday
Ever.
every year. And he was hell chipper. Yeah, he like like you see some old people and you're like, gee, like you're looking at the watch, like gee, you really count your days. He was like up and about, like
Yeah,
didn't
dishing
even-
out the pingers and all sorts.
Yeah, he
was
was.
loving
He didn't
it.
even seem
That's
like
good
he didn't seem like the oldest person there, and he was. And I think he lived to be like 103,
Yeah, I
4
want to say
maybe.
104, yeah.
Yeah,
That's not a bad effort. That's the thing about like stuff like that, right? So surely if he lived to 104, Surely his 104th was more impressive than his 100th. But no one's celebrating the
Yeah, that's a
104
good
as much
shout.
as
Yeah,
100.
No one's printing off the 104 balloons.
Literally. Maybe he did. Did he have
We do put a lot more
emphasis?
prestige and emphasis on the
Round.
hundo than we do on the 99 or the 101.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
round numbers seem to, or like, yeah.
The
It's all,
milestone, yeah.
it's all a social construct.
Mm.
Do numbers
Yeah.
even exist?
Who knows?
What is defining a year? I don't
Not
have to say.
sure.
Anyway, welcome to episode 100 of the MacPack podcast. Thank you so much for being along for the ride. We've had a few day ones start and go all the way through.
Yes.
Yes.
Got
Thanks.
a heap more that
Thanks,
have
Mum.
started and just disappeared. But
And we've got a few that come along the way. For example,
yeah, the
Kate's
stragglers.
mum.
We love the stragglers.
Yeah.
We love the stragglers.
Yes. The stragglers are arguably better.
Yes.
Because, you know, they're here for the ride. I feel like they're here for the long run.
Exactly.
Yes. Much longer than the day one.
Literally. Because the day one can be a person from day one or a person that's lasted since day one, you know?
What's your favourite moment been over the last 2 years?
Favorite moment.
100 eps.
Gee,
Favorite segment, favorite moment, favorite guest. I think having Lukey Jackson on
I liked Cade.
was
Brick Heck was pretty freaking dope.
Oh, yeah,
Brick
Brick
was
Heck
pretty cool.
That was
They
a
were-
reach for us.
I love all my guests.
Yes, of course.
Oh, and all equally. Favorite moment. Oh, we've had some ripper laughs along the way,
Mhm.
and I hope you have too. As I'm looking at the camera right now. I can't remember. There was one time I literally thought I was gonna die. I don't even remember what I was laughing about.
The best feeling.
The Nan story was
Nan's story
a
is my
moment where I
favourite.
thought I was going to pass out.
Yeah, there have been times where I've been even last week.
Bottom's lab.
Bottom's Lab. I was in physical pain, crying. I think the Magna House.
Oh,
story,
Bottom's Lab, we have a discount code.
Yeah,
What is
He
it?
got distracted. I couldn't do
Right?
it.
Oh,
We'll be able to find out. We'll get it.
by the end of the episode, if you want jeans, Bottom's Lab is the way to go, and we've got a code.
At the end of the episode, we'll give you the Bottom's lab code.
Got to stick around.
Yeah.
They're paying us for that advertising.
Yeah, I think obviously we've had a lot of good stories, but I think some of my favorite moments are just the things that come out of nowhere. You know, we don't plan on talking about. You know,
Like Uncle Jack.
like Uncle Jack. Yeah, there was even I don't even remember what it was. There was there was one bit where it was something that we weren't even going to talk about, and someone, I think it was Scott Price or someone, had sent it in, and it was just one message, and then we went on a 5 to 10 minute rant about this thing, and it was
Is it
fun.
wheels? Wheels and
Yeah,
doors?
Yeah, wheels
Doors
are
and
door.
wheels.
Oh, he was talking about about what happens to dead people, about the coffins.
In coffin.
Oh, yeah.
What will they do with them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
we've had fun.
Good times.
We have. I hear you've got a joke as well to
Oh
celebrate.
yeah, my
that.
Joe. Yeah,
Joe's been teasing this joke for basically all week
Yes.
regarding episode 100. He thinks we're funny, but he just really wanted to make this little bit about himself. So
This one was a written gag.
Yeah, so this one it does have a bit of prep and I guess a bit of backstory as well.
Oh, shit.
So as you guys know that since my recent promotion, not to brag, and my recent new job.
we need a drone or something for this. Keep going.
So my recent job and my recent promotion, I've been getting a lot of shit from the boys.
Us.
Been getting teased a lot about how much money I'm on and stuff like that. And
The
It's a rebuttal.
The cash. This is all you. Oh, this is an official rebut.
Here we go.
And one thing they say is, if you're getting teased, the best thing to do is own it, and then everyone will be laughing with you. So that's what I'm sort of attempting to do with this next joke.
Here we go.
All right.
Here we
Settle
go.
in.
So
Let's see.
When we ask moving
Alright.
forward, what's our favourite moment of the podcast?
It'll
I
be
reckon this might be it. Ladies and
Alright.
so
gentlemen,
let's just
prepare yourselves. It's
Okay.
episode 100. It's the first time Joe has been funny on the podcast. Never a better time to debut it.
so I've set the stage. Now let's just act like. So that was a bit of a fourth wall break or whatever. Now let's just come back. We're gonna be coming back into a regular setting.
And we're on.
Hey guys, you know how this is episode 100 of the podcast?
Yeah.
Yes.
If we got paid $1,000 for every episode we did, I would still make more money at my job.
Hey!
These nuts.
Got him!
So how you like
Got
that
him.
apple?
That was good.
It was definitely something.
Boys, how would you describe me?
Oh, Jesus.
Fucking flog. A freaking flog.
I was gonna say.
Loner.
You do right.
nerd,
Rich,
Smart guy.
funny,
I was gonna.
Wears lever's jacket.
That's-
Not ironically.
really good
No,
at
I
writing
won't say
jokes.
ironically.
Really good at writing jokes.
All right.
Yeah, why are you wearing the Lever's jacket?
I'm wearing the leader jacket because it was suggested last week, and I thought it'd be cool. I haven't busted this bad boy out.
Dusting the
I'm
old,
wearing it
the old
out.
leather jacket
The
off.
varsity jacket. You know when I made track or whatever.
You made
Anyway.
track. Did we talk about that last week? How Joe had to fucking run around
Yeah,
the oval
yeah.
and vomit
This is when I
himself.
made track.
You made the track.
Yeah, I made the fucking track.
Made the track.
I was picked up. I was called on. I was called on for the team.
I made the freaking track.
Jesus.
I made a track.
You glad you asked what we think of you?
Okay. Now I'm gonna say it again, but act like it's rhetorical.
Alright.
That means you don't answer.
Yeah. no.
Guys, how would you describe me?
Just don't say anything.
That's right. A guy likes to party.
A cool jock who likes
And-
to party.
I like to dab with the party every now and again.
Okay, yeah.
And one of the best places to have a party,
Here we go.
music festivals. Music festivals are great for parties. They're a great place to have fun with friends and even possibly meet friends and listen to songs that you like and have a couple drinks. So,
Not too many. That's
Your
your
friend didn't answer your phone call like 20 minutes ago.
it's a private number.
Yeah.
He's probably asleep.
Is it a freaking music festival?
Yeah. So,
Alright? He's busy.
this is a story
The
about.
party guys is probably party.
This is a story about a music festival, but it's not the usual story that you're thinking. It's not a story about having fun. It's a story about.
Why does that not surprise me?
It's a story about injustice, and it's a David and Goliath story.
Oh my god.
Who are you playing?
David.
Oh,
That's right.
you
That's
are
right.
But
David.
you like to party.
I like to
I
party.
thought you're wearing the leather jacket. Aren't you meant to be a Goliath? Aren't you
That's
the
right.
You
epitome?
You made track.
I made track. I'm rich, but I guess you'll be David. But that's the thing. David could be anyone when you're facing. That's right. Big corp, or as I like to call it, big music festival. The evil industry that runs music.
Did you just say industry?
I was gonna say industrial, but I changed my mind halfway through. So I said industry.
Such a David thing to do.
Yeah. So
Man of the
music
people.
festivals, they make a lot of money. To them, I'm a little freaking David. David fought a giant, and that's me right now. So let's take it back.
Okay, here we
Let's
go.
take it back to 2017. That's right.
Holy
20
Oh my
shit.
god, I can't.
Half a decade.
2017.
Uncle Jack was still alive. Fucking hell.
2017. I just finished year 12. I was still wearing my police jacket everywhere.
Uncle Jack was alive. Leather jacket was on.
I just
made freaking track.
Yeah, I just made track. I was just accepted into actuarial science. My life was on the up. I decided to attend a music festival with my friends.
Rare from an actuarial
Yeah.
student.
No one wanted to go. It was just me and Jack. Me and Jack went to Laneway in Freo.
Oh yeah.
We had a great time, but
Can we get Jack to confirm that?
I freaking will.
Text message.
Yeah, we
from
had a
Joe.
great time. However, it was hindered by a lineup change.
Oh no. Is this the chance? It's a different festival. Sorry.
Yeah, different, same year, different festival. So this was Laneway. I was excited. I bought my tickets. I was excited to see a lot. Gang of Youth was there. Famous Gang of Youth. This was when they were early. I didn't know any of their songs. I was excited to see Young.
Still
Thug.
don't.
I was excited to see Young Thug. Young Thug was unfortunately told not to come.
He was uninvited.
By whom?
So
The government.
this was around the time where Young Thug was
Bit of a thug. Bit of a thug.
he was cancelling his music festival and concerts very late, and in some cases not showing up.
Oh, that's such
So-
a thuggish attitude to
Yeah.
have.
So Laneway they were like, we can't afford to have this happen, so you're not coming to the festival.
We'll just tell you we don't want you.
Sorry, Jeffrey, which is his actual name.
Jeffrey
Oh,
Thug.
it's never-
Jeffrey Thug. Yeah, you're not coming to the festival. So I was like,
Was he ever?
Huh?
Was he ever coming?
he was on the lineup.
Oh.
And then they announced that he wasn't coming, and I was quite sad. Because I liked his album, Jeffrey.
So they didn't even wait for him to bail. They just went.
Yeah, they
we'll bail
preemptively bailed.
I'm not breaking up with you.
Yeah. It's not you, it's me.
Goodness.
So he didn't come. I sure had a great time. One of the greatest festivals I've ever been to. What a great time. And then my luck had turned around. The year was 2022. the COVID pandemic had struck the music industry.
2020?
No, it was this year, 2022. So we're just coming out of the COVID pandemic. There hadn't been many international acts.
Never.
We're stuck seeing shitty local acts all the time. And I wanted,
Ocean Alley and Spacey Jane.
yeah, we're stuck.
Shilo Clacks.
No, we're stuck watching shitty local acts, and I wanted
Oh,
to see local.
shit, I thought that was an artist. Chic
Shilo.
Locax.
Yeah, could be. You never know. Yeah. Anyway, I was excited to see an international superstar, Young Thug, announced on the lineup for Listen Out.
Now he's like moderately aged though.
Listen out, 2022.
He's less young.
Less young, yeah. Thug still, obviously. So I was excited to see him. So I bought the tickets. A lot of my friends were going. Listen Out was a classic one that me and my friends go to. That's right. Not
You
to
and
bro-
Jack.
No, Jack actually doesn't. Not a big fan of this one because there's a lot of drum and bass acts mainly.
Okay, yeah.
A couple hip hop ones that I was really excited to see. Mainly Young Thug. So I bought the ticket to go see Young Thug. I was really excited to see him, and then Young Thug was hit by multiple felony charges and was arrested in the United States.
Thug by name, thug
yes.
by nature.
Young Thug
Thugger.
and some of his friends, Gunner,
Yeah.
I think, and
Familiar.
other ones were
You can't be called Gunner unless you're a bit of a wild
Or a
child.
young
they were
thug.
arrested for multiple felonies.
Should we get into
Murder
it?
charges.
And
Allegedly.
they are
Oh,
not
what?
murder, racketeering. Not exactly sure what that is, but it is a felony.
Racketeering.
Racketeering.
It
Yeah.
sounds like a
I think it's
high
like
fashion sport.
starting riots and I don't know. They also had a lot of guns they weren't meant to have. Anyway, I hear the news and I think, oh no. It's not.
Dishonest and fraudulent business dealings.
That's
Okay.
very broad. That's not too dissimilar to what we do each week. Shout
Um,
out to the team at Bottom Labs.
Yeah, so Young Thug, he was racketeering too much that he was, he's awaiting trial in the United States. So, fortunately, he's not allowed to enter the country.
Okay.
Shocker. Thugger.
So, Listen Out finally announced that they had changed the lineup and taken Young Thug out yet again.
Right.
At this point, I thought, you know what, I was only really going for Young Thug, and the tickets were quite expensive. Too expensive to spend on, no one I was really that excited on seeing. So I thought, you know what, they changed the headline act. I'm entitled to a refund. So I messaged Listen Out on Facebook.
Is that a legit thing? Can you do that?
Well, you're about to find out.
Okay.
I messaged Listen Out on Facebook and I said, hey guys, because I did some research on if you're entitled to a if you know what entitles a refund.
Yeah.
And I looked it up and it said that any major changes like date, headline act, stuff like that, you're entitled to a refund because essentially it's like almost false advertising that you're not getting what you pay for.
It's like
It's
us-
like racketeering.
It's exactly.
That's
It is
racketeering.
racketeering.
Oh my god. It's
So-
like selling a MacPack shirt without the MacPack logo.
Yes.
Just a white
It
tee.
is.
Yeah. Which is how most people prefer.
Yeah.
but-
Yeah, white tea brand is actually going quite well. Yeah, so I messaged him. I was like, hey guys, you've seen the news. You announced it. Young Thug is not coming. It's not coming. So
I won't be
would
either.
like to get a refund. Like, how do I go about that? And they said, hey, sorry, we don't really do refunds. Well, they didn't say we don't really do them. They said we don't do them. And then I said, that's illegal. And I looked it up, and it was illegal
Oh.
because in the consumer, and this is good information to know. It's illegal for them to put in their what is
T's
it
and
in their
C's?
T's and C's that they don't do refunds
Yeah.
because they need to
fair.
offer refunds.
Yep.
And I was like looking it up on the government website and stuff, and they've specifically said festivals will not give you your money back for these reasons, and they'll say that they don't have to, but they do.
Oh.
So you're gonna have a lot of strife getting the money off.
Oh.
So I messaged them.
And those tickets aren't going cheap. They're like over 100.
I think they were like 170.
Yeah,
they're like
yeah,
quite
like
expensive
200
because they did get a lot of big acts, but
Yeah.
I was a Young Thug. So I messaged them, got back, they're like, nah, mate, it's like not going to happen. So I emailed the actual support because I was like, oh, maybe the Facebook people are like,
My age.
Scum.
Give
yeah,
a
I don't
shit.
know, just like, they're just,
Social media team.
yeah, exactly. So I
actually.
messaged the actual like inquiries team
Scum.
and they got back to me and they're like, hey, mate, like we don't do refunds. Like you can sell your ticket or whatever.
Hmm.
And
Can
I
you?
resell it?
Yeah. No one's buying it.
You can, but like there are still tickets available. So I'm going to make a loss.
Yeah, true.
Which God forbid me, I'll never do.
Sign
so,
it. See if you can sign it. We can give it away on the podcast.
So I was at a bit of a loss. So I emailed the Consumer Protections Agency at the government.
Yep.
I emailed them and I told them about Young Thug's misfortune with the law.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, like, just wanted to check if I'm entitled to a refund for this. And I also CC'd in them to let them know I was taking him to the government.
Did you see the thug man?
No, I didn't. And
Kept him
then
out of
it took a while, and then I got a reply, and it was like, what did they say? They said like, like Listen Out Festival, Young Thug jailed. Like that was the caption thing. And it was
Wow.
like, hey, we're like looking into this. It's got to go to a different team or whatever,
Yep.
and then they're gonna get back to you.
Holy shit.
And I hadn't heard back. And then it's also like time's ticking away. Like it's in a month the festival is.
yeah,
So
it's
like, I
happening.
wanna get the
Grand
money
final
back.
weekend.
Want to get the money back. And then I finally got my email from the Consumer Protections Agency, and they said they need to reach out to you in 7 days and offer you a refund. Basically, they said
Wow.
they need to contact you in writing and say like how they're going to remedy this. And they told them
The exact same thing.
you need to give them a refund, basically.
Scenes.
So that was last Monday, and I haven't heard anything.
Oh,
from,
it's been 7 days.
Yes, I haven't heard anything from
Holy shit.
Listen Out yet. So I followed up with the government people again. Actually, maybe it was last Friday. But anyway, I followed up with the government people again. I was like, hey, like,
What's
I
happening?
haven't heard from them. So this saga continues. But the thing is, you can't let big corporations
Push around the little.
push you around. You know?
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
like it. Joey's fighting.
Joey's sticking it to the man.
Yeah,
Joey's
so
fighting
hopefully,
the big fight.
yeah, hopefully soon I'll have $170 more than I was expecting in the old bank account.
That's
not
very
bad.
exciting. Yeah, on another personal note, if you can't get rid of it, I'm sure we can suss a listener. If a listener wants a ticket to listen out,
Oh, yeah, buy it.
come straight through Joe. Then you can tell. Then you
But-
could be the everyday hero as well. You get a ticket and everyday hero.
That's the point.
Bang,
I even got to
bang.
the point where one of my mates messaged me and he was like, hey, like,
What's going on?
because I had already met him. I was like, oh, Young Thug's not going. I don't know if I want to go. And he was like, hey, like, are you still going? Like, I could buy a ticket off you.
There you go.
And I was like, yeah.
I'm taking it to the top, man.
You would prefer.
I
the
would prefer to
victory.
get the money back. I want them to give
You-
me the money back.
You want to beat Goliath?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the little man is David is fighting Goliath, but Joe's got a freaking strong hand wrapped around Goliath's neck
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, we like it. Well done, Joey.
Hi, Joey.
Yeah. You know what? I love Young Thug, and he's taught me not to be thugged around by other people.
Not to be stung by by racketeering.
Alrighty, boys, it's time for one of our favourite little games that we play here at the MacPack podcast. We
Fuck
usually play with businesses.
Oh,
We've previously played with a couple of pizza joints.
yes, sir.
And even our girlfriends. But today is going to be a little bit different. We're playing with the fans of the show. We're counting how many times the phone rings before they pick up. That is the game.
It's been a long day, and we're calling you this evening. All we're asking is for you to pick up. We're just three boys. When it rings, don't miss out. We're just three boys, and we're calling you up. Pick up, please, 'cause I'm calling. Pick up, please, 'cause I'm calling. I'm calling, baby. I'm calling, baby. I'm calling.
I forgot about this one.
Aged like fine wine.
Why did you do it?
I was vibing at the time.
It goes on for so long. All right, basically, if you didn't understand the game based on the song, we call three people. We basically each get allocated a person or a business.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We call that respective person.
Of course.
And the person who answers with the least amount of calls wins the competition for that respective individual. that
That's
has been
it.
allocated them.
So should we name all our fans that we picked this week?
Off the top.
Yes, let's
Everyone
all.
knows.
So our
who's
competitors this week,
I forgot my girl's name.
Joe, playing for you, we have.
Josh.
No, I'm just going
First
first
name.
Just
last
Wait,
our
who was
first name.
Josh? Who is Josh? I swear I've heard Josh's name
So,
before.
Josh is a good friend of mine, good friend of the show, and he was also episode 1's Everyday Hero.
Holy shit! So we thought it'd be fitting to call him on
The
episode
lipstick
100.
bandit.
The lipstick bandit.
Lipstick bandit.
The OGs will remember.
Yeah, so that he's my mascot, my competitor, my
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Player?
basically
He's
your
the horse in your race.
Yeah.
oh yeah, my horse.
Yeah, I've been fortunate enough. I'm a big Coldplay fan.
Yep.
I've been fortunate enough to select Chris Martin.
Holy shit!
Oh.
How do we get his number?
Yeah, now that's a get.
We have spoken about previously on the podcast.
Yep.
Yep.
Because his name is eerily
same
exactly
as-
the same as Mr. Chris Martin from Coldplay himself. He's a big fan of the podcast. He often gets in contact, so he's a perfect recipient
Hell yeah!
who I will be happily riding all the way home to victory.
Hell yeah.
Riley, who have you got?
I've
Who are you be
got
riding?
a lovely fan of the show, Sophie Kaplan.
Sophie Kaplan.
Nice.
Give us a bit of bio about Sophie
So
Kaplan.
her number is 0475. I won't say the rest.
That's very exciting. No, Sophie's a big fan of the MacPack podcast. And thank you for everyone for getting in touch. We're going to keep your numbers on file and we're going to sell
Yeah,
them.
we've
for
got-
fun. Yeah.
We got heaps of these numbers. We can play this game friggin' every week.
You know,
That-
like when you need to sign up for something, we
just-
got endless of light.
Literally.
No, what we will do, this is the first, but hopefully of many iterations of the Mac. What do we call this game?
Pick up,
Pick up, please.
It's one of our better ones.
Where we'll be calling the fans of the show.
It's fun. Here we go.
Yes.
It's fun. It's still to be
Alright.
decided.
CM's
Keeping in
first.
mind, it's 9:40 on a Monday night. We've probably pushed this out a little bit later than
It's a real test to see
We-
who's dedicated to the
I
MacPack.
had initially hoped. I think Sophie doesn't live in Perth either,
That's going to be a fun surprise.
so we might be getting her at midnight.
We do have a backup. Yes.
Yes.
Might be getting
Alright.
Sophie at midnight. Which
We've got our first caller. Gee, I know I'm yawning.
Who's our first
Away.
caller? Am I going first?
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, the producer just said. Yep. Chris Martin will be the first caller.
From Coldplay.
So let's give him a call.
How many? Okay, how many's good?
2. 1.
There's 2. There's 3. 4. Chris, hold on, Chris. Oh no!
Oh, Christoph.
Chris has missed out on the opportunity to be part of the MacPack podcast, and he's given me a do not complete. Chris, we got through to your voice message. Chris, it's Jake from the MacPack podcast here, mate. Unfortunately, we've copped a did not finish,
No.
which is a bit disappointing. Hopefully, we can play in the near future.
Thanks for playing, Chris.
It's a shocker. So
Wow,
Jake's got 0.
hot start.
Damn.
Hot start.
Yeah.
We're going Sophie second.
Yes.
Yes.
So
And Sophie was my lady who I thought might not pick up because she lives in Adelaide.
here
Right.
we go. Hopefully we get one big up.
Josh might win by default.
Let's go.
Is Josh going to be away?
Come on, Soph.
This is just so MacPack if no one picks up. 1.
No, this is 1.
1. 2.
Okay.
3.
Oh,
Oh, it's
Soph,
not looking
I had
good.
faith in you.
Hello.
Sophie Kaplan!
Hey, legend.
Hey! How many numbers was it? How many calls
3?
was that?
3, I think.
3 rings for Soph.
Not bad, Soph. 3 rings, and you've got me as your jockey, I guess.
Do you know whose voice that is?
She doesn't. She's like, who's this?
Joe?
Oh, close.
No, it was Riley. Yeah,
What
close.
Oh, apologies.
Yeah.
It's okay. Riley is your man, and Sophie is my lady. 3 rings. It's not too bad.
You're winning so far because the first two didn't pick up.
Oh, that's just not good enough.
It's
Exactly.
not.
Exactly.
Are you in Perth?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fuck
there
yeah.
you
Cool,
go.
yeah.
Why'd you say? Riley thought you were in Adelaide.
No, I'm definitely in Perth.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
good.
Good to hear. Good to hear. There you go. Well, hopefully we win, Sophie. You're gonna find out on Friday.
Yeah, if you do happen to
All
win,
right. Well, fingers crossed.
we'll ping you out a mug if you happen to win. So, plenty to stay tuned for.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Josh just-
Charlie.
I thought.
Charlie hung up.
what a guy. What a-
Because you guys were saying before, like,
She was,
She was about to respond. We were waiting for her to respond. And
she was really gonna say something.
I said, you're going to get a prize. And you went, fuck that. Not on my watch.
I need that money.
because
I'm not giving away shit. That's
Well,
pretty
you-
cash you're giving away, Jake.
So if you do get a mug and it comes in 9 pieces, you're going to know who sent it to you.
Oh, poor Soph.
Goodness me. That is hilarious.
look, being the phone guy is a lot of pressure. Before you're like, make sure you cut them up, you know? Which is, went out there with a mission and I've done it.
Oh, sorry, Sophie. If you are listening on Friday,
Yeah, sorry, I don't have unlimited calls.
Alright, yeah. 3 rings. Not bad from Soph. I'll take that.
Jesus Christ. What is this podcast, honestly?
All right, now next.
She's not from Adelaide either. Why'd you fucking make that up?
No, I was talking. That was our backup. That's from Adelaide.
Oh, cool.
Oh, okay.
Am I playing with the backup?
Possibly. Oh, wait, yeah. Do you want to do the backup now?
Yeah, we'll do the backup. Do the backup.
Okay,
Put
we
the
do.
put the Thanks, cough all over my face. Put the backup in.
The
Have you got the backup's number?
Yep, it's Bianca. Starts with an 04, so I think, is that Perth?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
No,
We'll give her a ring. We'll test her out.
Yeah, you
Alright,
actually
yeah,
might be on
just
site.
call her and ask. Yeah.
So this
Alright,
is
so this is Bianca playing for Jake.
Okay, 3's to beat.
3's to beat.
Alright.
Don't hang up on her this time, please.
Give me a signal or something.
One. Yeah, when they say goodbye, that's when you hang up, Joey.
Three.
Oh no.
I'm having deja vu.
Sophie's come in.
This is not looking good.
Hello.
Bianca,
Yeah, speaking.
it's Jake from the MacPack podcast.
Hey, Jay from the broadcast. How are you?
Hey, what's going on?
It's good, bro.
How are you?
Fake number. Is this Bianca?
Yeah, it's Bianca.
Doesn't sound like Bianca, does it?
There's a lot going on in the background.
Wait, who's this?
It's Jake.
Oh, fucking straight up.
Jake.
From the MacPack.
Oi.
Oi. Player pick up, please. How many rings did Bianca get?
5. I think.
5.
5. You're in
No way.
You're in second place at the moment, Bianca.
It's not bad.
Are you joking?
No.
No. It's a very elaborate joke.
Were you doing a voice
Are
earlier?
you?
Who
Why are
what?
you calling? What?
Were you doing a voice earlier?
Nah, it was my mate. I'm at work,
Ah.
so
Oh, there
Oh,
you go.
cool.
Where do you work?
on a mine site.
Oh,
Oh,
Christ.
shit.
Wow, dedication to the cause.
Fly
we
in,
like it.
fly out.
Yeah.
Very cool.
All
I
right.
love you guys so much.
Oh,
Every Friday.
Oh, that's lovely. Well, you'll hear yourself this week. You're currently
That's so cool.
you're currently in second place. We got one more call to make. Thank you so much for being a part of the show.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
Good, Joe. Sweet as well.
yes, thank you.
That's not quite the voice that I thought we were going to get when we first called Bianca.
There's a couple of different voices there, I think.
There was a lot happening.
Yeah.
We appreciate it being involved.
Well, those minds aren't going to dig themselves, I guess.
So she's probably just starting her day by the looks.
Yeah, it's fucking... Yeah.
10 o'clock. The boys standing up and about. Maybe
boys
they
are on,
they
yeah.
could be at the
Yes.
pub. They could equally be at the pub.
Yes.
Joey boy.
And we've got the final call. My player, Josh, the everyday hero from episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
The goat.
Let's give him a call.
Is he a chance to be awake?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So currently
Find out.
Riley's leading with 3 rings.
Yes.
And we have just 1 player left to play.
1 to go.
I'd love to give Josh a mug.
Me too.
A mug and a hug for the first everyday hero of the MacPack podcast. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Yes. Sophie's just won herself a mug.
Go, Soph!
The person you are
And
calling
Josh,
is not available.
Fine
Please
form.
leave a short message and it will be sent as an audio message.
Message on. Joe's hung up on him as well. There's a pattern emerging. Why would you
did you hang
listen?
up?
We listened to the whole. Would you like to leave a message? I say I'll leave a message and you hang up. Goodness me, Radio Craft.
Bit of a
After
text.
100 episodes, you think we'd improve, but
I'll get the phones next time.
goodness me, huge congratulations to Sophie, who's going to win the mug.
Go, Soph.
Joe, you can write an apology letter in the note we'll provide her.
Yep. And
Boys-
thankfully she lives in the States, so that's cheap.
That's all this guy cares about.
I went out on the weekend, boys, but it was a little bit different than usual.
Ooh, what happened?
Well,
You had a reasonable number of drinks and then you came home?
since the beginning of the night, so there was preparation in this night, you know. It was an event on Facebook, but it wasn't just like a party or a social gathering. It was something you call a chicken chase.
A chicken chase.
A chicken chase. Have you guys ever played a chicken chase?
No, but I'm intrigued.
So a chicken chase consists of a group of people. Who would have friggin' thought? So I think there was 30 of us, 30 lads and females from multiple friendship groups, all come together, right? And the chick who hosted it was a friend of the show, Covey's girlfriend, and she paired up everyone randomly. So
Okay.
you were with one other random person. Luckily, I got a good friend, Kobe. But everyone gets paired up randomly, right?
Bit of a hindrance at the moment with the knee.
So there was 15 pairs.
Yep.
And one of those pairs are appointed the chickens. What does this mean?
Okay.
What does this mean? What are the chickens? So everyone puts in $20 toward a bar tab, and these chickens take that bar tab, wearing a tiara and a crown. These 2 chickens, and they're wearing chicken necklaces as well. and we all met at the Esplanade Park in the middle of
I have
Freo.
heard of this. Yes.
And they go to a bar, and then it's everyone's pairs role to try and find them. And the first people who find them can start spending the tab. Does it sound fun to you boys?
It does. I like this.
It
I like
does.
this. I like where it's heading.
Well, that's the thing. It was freaking very fun.
So was this in Fremantle?
Yes, it was very fun.
Saturday.
Yep. It was very fun. But the thing with this, right, is like, it's got to be played well and fair for it to go well.
Yeah. Okay.
So everyone's Snapchat locations off.
Yeah, no one's messaging on the side. Like the people who are the chickens, they're not cheating or like telling their friends so they can get the free drinks. But everyone played this freaking perfect. Literally could not have gone any better. And I'll tell you, are you guys familiar with a fair few bars in our Fremantle?
Fremantle. I
Yeah.
dabble.
Yeah.
Rightio. So I'll read you a few of the hints they were giving us throughout the night, and you guys have got to try find the chickens
Oh, I like it.
right here
Virtual game of chicken.
on the podcast.
So, the chickens are giving you the
The hints.
hints.
So we have a massive group chat with all 30 of us. And so there was boundaries around Freo, but boundaries are huge. Like you could walk literally everywhere, basically in Freo.
All right, let's play.
And the chickens were dropping hints every now and then. Here we go.
This will be great for our international listeners.
So I rocked up. I rocked up really late, right? I rocked up. Everyone was meant to meet at 6. I got there at 7. Disadvantage already. Everyone had already dispersed from the meeting area. So it was me, Kobe, and my girlfriend Olivia. We were the ones walking around. It was quite scary, and we got put
What time is this?
7 o'clock.
At night.
Yeah.
Okay.
So was Kobe waiting for you?
Yeah, legit. So me and Kobe already had a disadvantage, right? So we're behind. Everyone's already been to 2 or 3 bars at this point, but we're just starting, right? The first hint is not a lot of people go here. Pretty bad hint. Pretty bad hint to begin with, right?
So it's not a Benny's or a
Yeah,
Metros
it's
or
not.
anything like
It's
that.
not a big one, right? But once I tell you the name of the place, you're gonna get it. These hints that are coming up, pretty good. Ready?
I hope so.
It's not your usual franchise. Any guesses from you boys yet?
just a random guess.
Yep.
Jungle Bird.
No, I went there. That was my first guess. That was our first guess.
Nah, I'm going to go the one that's like near the Photoshop.
Ronnie Knights.
Yeah.
No, you guys got to think about the wording in this. It's not your usual franchise. The second guess, the second hint, right? So at this point, I'd been to like 4 bars, and every bar you go to, every wrong guess you take, you have to get a drink there as well. So everyone gets pretty pissed.
Yep.
So I was a fair few drinks deep, but me and Kobe were like, we've got to figure this out. We really wanted to win. We're quite competitive gentlemen. We were like, we really want to win. And we started seeing other people, other pairs walking through, and we were like, everyone was kind of like grouping up, and we were like, no, we got to ride solo.
Yeah.
And that's when they sent this hint in. I think I see a mad multiverse from here. What does it mean?
I don't know what that means.
What does it mean?
I'm going to go like sail and anchor.
I think I see a mad multiverse from here.
I feel like it's something related to the cinema or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. The cinema in Freo. So me and Kobe, we went down to the cinema and we looked around at a few sports bars down there and we couldn't find them. And I was messaging, we found out who the chickens were at this point, obviously, because they're texting in the chat. So we were like, come on, give us a real hint. Give us something that will get us going. And that's when Jaden said to me, he directed this at me. He said, Riley, if you don't get this one, I'll hit you. He said, the vibes are weird here.
Oh, Strange Company.
Strange freaking company. That was the bar we got
That
to.
is very good hint.
Me and Kobe came freaking
I
flying
don't know where
through.
that is. Where's Strange Company?
It's actually right next to the Esplanade Park.
No.
Yeah, it's like down one of the side streets.
That's it.
There you go.
Strange Company's good. It's nice.
I freaking won the freaking night, boys.
Wait, you were
Cocktails.
the first people to get there.
Yeah, we freaking won. Me and young Kobe. We won the chicken chase after coming in an hour late from everyone else.
So what time did you get to the to Strange Company?
It took us like an hour to find it.
And so the chickens were there for what, 2 hours by themselves?
Yeah, an hour or 2 by themselves.
Did they
And
get
they
on?
they never met each other as well.
Who
These
were
two.
they?
I was Jaden Matson,
Yeah.
friend of mine, and a friend of the girl who hosted. I think she tried to do a bit of coupling up with these people,
that's
with the pairs
genius.
as well. A few of my mates got with some got put with some girl,
Hell yeah.
and then I don't know how their night ended, but that was kind of the vibes. But it was good times, boys. Honestly, the chicken chase. If you can get a group of people together and you can do it right, It could be a fucking fantastic.
Yeah,
night.
that sounds really fun.
Have you guys ever had like a really cool drinking game that you've ever done, or like anything experimental in your friend groups that have paid dividends?
One of my favorite drinking games is when you get sad, just have a swig.
So 24/7
Beer Olympics is basically the extent of what we do.
beer Olympics.
Even
yeah.
like just we've had pretty big beer pong tournaments where we've paired up the lads. I think we all wore certain kits at one point.
Hell yeah!
We're a little bit more like rural operators.
I want
To
to
a
do
degree.
pub golf. I've heard pub golf.
Yeah,
can
pub
get
golf would be
frickin-
pretty large.
Yeah, they can get pretty freaking crazy.
I like the classics, like the ones you can do at home, like your King's Cups. You ever done Fuck the Bus?
Whoa!
It's like
I haven't.
you do like a triangle. It's almost like impossible. So you do like a triangle of cards or whatever, and then you do the first card, and you say like red or black or whatever, and it comes up and it'll be like an ace, and then you've got to say like higher or lower, and then like even, odd, and stuff like that as you go through.
Yeah,
Um,
I played that with your mates.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Before,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's very hard to win because it's like
The Camerons are big on that.
yeah. So that's what I
Camerons
was
fucking love
imagining
it.
flipping over the cards. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
That's a classic. Love it. Love a drinking game.
we might have to set up a game in Fred. We could easily play what? Fuck the chook.
Chicken run.
The chicken chase.
Chicken chase.
Yes, it was pretty fucking cool, especially from my mates who usually just go down, get pissed drunk, fuck around, and then go home. It was fun to put our brains into work. And obviously, me and Kobe, I legit said in the chat when we got there, we were sending photos, we were fucking joking around with them, we were saying like, yeah, fuck yes, we won. And I said to Kobe, I was like, mate, we've got a combined ATAR of 65.
Combined. Jesus.
I got 63.
So you got two.
I think so. No, he actually never checked his ATAR. Probably for the better. But yeah, I legit said like, it doesn't take the brainiest to be the best.
No.
Doesn't take the what?
The brainiest to be the best.
Oh, the brainiest.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a great night. And
does.
shout out to Cobb's girlfriend for organising.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty, boys, it's time for our favourite weekly segment. It is our only weekly segment. It's our Everyday Hero.
Jake, take it away. Take
All
the
right.
reins.
For episode 100's Everyday Hero, it's me. No, I went down to Mandurah this weekend. Fortunate enough to experience some decent weather. Me and Taylor went down to Mandurah for the first time since April.
Good on ya.
Living it up.
Yeah.
Spring has surely sprung with the weather we had on the weekend.
Fuck yeah.
It's still winter, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
Good times. Just a lot of sunshine on my body and stuff. It was good.
Oh, like, which part?
But this week's Everyday Hero comes from just a small interaction, and this is basically what the Everyday Hero is. It's a very symbolic
Oh my god.
piece of what an everyday hero is. You don't need to do a great grand gesture.
Yep.
You don't need to do anything other than go out of your way for a millisecond to do something that benefits or improves the lives of somebody else.
That's
Yeah.
it.
We walked into a little cafe. Taylor likes eating breakfast.
Same.
I like to skip out on the old brekkie, not going to lie.
Intermittent fasting king.
The keto diet.
we walk into a little cafe area. Now, Taylor's ready to buy a bloody coffee and a scroll or whatever she ended up buying.
Yum.
I never get anything. I do feel a little bit bad because I just always, like a toddler, I just walk in behind and like, anything for you? And I'm just like, no, not for
Not
like,
hungry.
None of this shit.
yeah, literally.
Maybe a warm milk.
And then,
You guys
anyway,
ever have warm milk?
Not often. Anyway, let's go.
you got somewhere to be.
Wrap this shit up.
Yeah, go.
Hey, Riley, you had us to be a beer.
Hey, I'm sick, man. It's not going well. in
You
this,
haven't had any beer.
Riley wants a warm milk and he wants to be tucked into Betty Vines.
basically.
What a waste. All right, I walk into this little cafe area.
Feel free.
Yep.
Taylor's standing there getting served by some dude. And I'm just standing there behind her, just checking footy stats on my phone.
Yep.
And one of the women's over the counter just goes, "Excuse me." And I was like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, she's talking to me."
You're getting called out.
Yeah, well, I only ever really get like spoken to if it's a negative thing. It's only like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you can't do that," or, you know,
Yeah.
Why haven't you done this?
"Take your hat off," or "Stop being a weirdo," or
Stop masturbating in public.
Yeah.
"Excuse me, can you get
That's usually on the train though.
that warm milk's meant to be drunk?"
He's making his own warm milk.
The standard is still high.
100 episodes in. Penis joke. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. You never can.
Can't beat the classic.
That'll always be fucking funny.
Anyway, so I'm standing there and this woman goes, "Oh, excuse me," and I was like, "Oh shit!" Quickly just like looked at her, and then I realized she's looking at like my leg, like my feet, my shoes.
Oh, sexy.
Yep.
And I was like, "Oh Jesus, what she's doing?" She goes, "I just have to say," and I was in my head just like
never can be a good thing.
in my head just
No one
going,
ever
"What
has
the
to say
what the
anything
fuck
nice.
could she
Especially
have
while
to?"
looking at your fucking toes.
Like, I'm not here to buy anything. I'm purely here as an Ottoman. Like, I'm just walking Taylor in as though I'm a dog. Like, I'm just
Bodyguard.
just standing there like a fucking shy little infant kid. The same one that went to like the canteen as a young boy with an envelope, just an envelope and a packet of dreams. I'm standing there trying not to look anyone in the eye.
While I
And she goes,
was,
"Excuse me, I just have to say," and I was like, "Oh fuck!" And I've caught her eyes. They're not looking at me. They're just looking at my ankles.
oh,
Now my toe, I've no. This will be a bit graphic. My middle toe, my tall toe. So you know how you got your big toe.
yeah, you're a toe.
My second toe is taller than the other one,
Yeah.
and it's purple as fuck at the moment. And I know I've
Oh.
been spoken to by a few people now to get that looked
Yeah,
at.
the producers at Botched Bodies, I think we're talking about that.
It's so I don't know. It's just very like Docker's jersey color.
Flag mantle.
Yeah, maybe it's just on theme.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh Jesus, my foot could be bleeding. There could be anything taking place. Excuse me, just I need to say you're pissing blood everywhere." I've just looked at her. I noticed her gaze has gone down. She's going, "Excuse me, I just need to say, I love your tattoo."
Aw.
And I went, "You know what? I bloody love my tattoo as well."
I love your freaking tattoo,
And
Jakey.
thanks her, everyone in the place is now looking at my tattoo, which is,
You get
Wait,
to
that's
show it
why you
off.
get them.
Yeah, you spend a bit of money on that. You get to show it off.
it's the first time in public I've ever been tattoo awarded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Acknowledged, yeah.
Yeah.
Tattoo appreciation in public. It's the first time ever. I loved it.
It's a good feeling, hey.
It was fantastic. And for that, just for her going out of her way, she had milk spluttering everywhere. She had cakes to make.
Yes.
She took that mere moment in her life to go, "Hey, I love your tattoo." And I love her for that. So that's why this week's Everyday Hero episode number 100 goes to the tattoo appreciating barista. Alrighty, boys, that brings us to the end of another episode of the MacPack Podcast.
Holy shit,
I
we've
know.
done it, boys.
The 100th episode of the MacPack Podcast.
Who would have thought we made it?
Just want to say a quick thanks to everyone who has tuned in.
Yep.
Of
Whether
course.
you're a day one or you're a day 100.
Yeah, if
Literally.
this is your first episode, congratulations. You've got heaps to work through. If this is your 100th episode, thank you so much for being along for the ride. We really do appreciate it. If you haven't already left a review, we absolutely love hearing from you. A lot of ratings come through on Spotify, so even
Yep.
if you just want to ping us a message, like happy for you to listen on Spotify, ping us 5 stars. But if you do actually want to like comment and actually have your voice,
Yeah, it's 100 episodes. Surely by now you want to.
You got
You
something
want-
to say.
Yeah, and it's nice for us to read. You know.
so just ping us a DM on Instagram or yeah, that's probably the best place to do it.
Hell yeah.
And just say, "Hey, I've just left you 5 stars on Spotify," whatever the fuck you want to say. But just we'll happily share that on the podcast.
Yes, because we did love reading out the reviews at the start, but obviously, a lot of the day ones they already left their reviews. We need the freshest to leave their
freshies.
reviews.
That's it.
Exactly, and the funnier the better.
Yes.
Yeah. Have some fun with it.
Yeah, because
Make us giggle.
we can't always bring the humor.
No.
Especially-
Sometimes we have episode 96.
Who are you pigeoning that as the one? That one,
That was
the
the
one that got
other
away.
Yeah.
The one that got
Yeah.
yes, thank you very much to Mum and Dad for hosting the room.
Yes.
And
And
thank you very much, Mummy, for the balloons.
Yes, the balloons.
The balloons are unreal. We have we stress this every week, but there's big things coming.
Yes.
There are big
There
things
is.
coming. In the coming weeks, we've got we actually do have a handful of guests who
I lined up.
are actually coming on the podcast. Like we give teased that for a long time. I'm a little bit fearful as to how many we are going to have between now and December,
Oh, too many.
because there's actually going to be like one every second week based on the amount that we promised.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
New studio, it's still happening.
It's all happening.
There's a little bit to chat about in the event space as well. And we've got
Yes.
a few legends who are coming on to chat about some stuff as well. So plenty to unfold between now and probably November, I'd say.
It's a good time to be a MacPack follower.
It's a great time to be a MacPack follower. If you haven't already got merch and you're keen to grab some merch, fucking let rip. You know, the code is, what do you call it? The website.
MacPack.com.au /shop.
And Bottom Labs, if you are keen, if you're interested in getting around our lovely sponsor, Bottom Labs, or Bottoms Lab,
You can use our discount
you
code.
can use our discount code, which is
MacPack10 for 10% off.
fantastic, boys. It's been an absolute pleasure to sit next to the two of you for 100 episodes.
Yes.
Until we do so this time next week. Stay safe, stay blessed, and always remember to
Don't give your mama.
it's ciao for now, but not forever.